Good morning. This is October and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I felt led to share some of my experience with the battle of depression. In April of 2018, my son got murdered. And I went into depression. On the outside, you couldn't see it because I hid it. And I just believe that I've been studying and watching people, and in this season, there's so many suicides and so many people that's just depressed and going through so many different things. And I think it's a lack of knowledge, and then having a safe support group, someone that you can just be open to and say, hey, this is how I'm going. That's very, very important. And I believe just with talking to people and watching my family members and being on social media, people are scared to open up and say, hey, this is what's going on with me. From generation, it's been passed down to us as a culture. And when I say a culture, I'm not talking about white or black. I'm talking about a culture of people that have been under the influence of the knowledge that when mentally you're a little off, you're crazy. And so if you seek help with therapy or take medication, oh, what will the people say? So I just want to share my experience and show you how real depression is. I lost my son and I went into grief, deep grief. And of course, I have other children. So, and then I have a circle that depends on me. So I couldn't fall in front of them. So I went to what I knew how to cope at night. And then I'd get up in the morning and I would try to press through the day. But the grief got so strong on me that it became depression. And I didn't want to be around nobody. I have never really wanted to commit suicide, but I think my depression ate so much on the inside of me that I didn't want to live. And even though I was breathing, I stopped living. I moved away from my family. And one thing that's a great thing, God is always in control. So even though I call myself isolating from the world, He took me to a place where the people that were around me loved on me. And I even tried to shut them out also. But me not getting help with my grief led to depression. And as I allowed depression to grow on the inside of me, it began to affect other parts of my body to the point that last year I almost died twice. Twice. I'm talking about hospitalized, didn't think I was going to make it out of the hospital. And I realized that my mind was sick. We run to the doctor for our hearts, our blood pressure, if we have bad headaches, but we never ever do self-care on the mind. And so this month, I just want to share my story and step by step how deep I went into depression. I mean, I would stay days in my room and not come out. And when I had a stroke in March, it scared me back to life. And I recognize today that there are so many agencies out here and so many people out here that are going through stuff that have no one to talk to. And it ends up with us seeing on social media or on TV that another suicide. So for the next month, weekly, I'll be coming on just sharing some things about how deep I went into depression, the steps that I took, and I'm still healing, you all. I'm still healing. You know, I want to live. And I understand that my mind has areas in it that does not function the way that it should. And I also have learned that I don't need outside coping mechanisms today to try to cover up and put a mask on that I'm okay. I'm okay today saying that I'm not okay, but I am on the road to recovery. And I'm just hoping with me being completely open to the world and saying what I went through will help somebody else be able to also be completely open. Because our mind controls so much of us. And it's the enemy's plan for us to think that we're crazy or try to pretend that we're all right when we're not all right. We all have a breaking point. And I have a lot of people in my circle. I have therapists, I have social workers, you know, I have counselors, I have good, loyal friends. I have agencies that have even teamed up with me that I could refer people to if you need help. So push the like button on this, you know, and leave comments down in the comment section. And just know that you're not alone out here and that depression is real.